What's up everyone, Ben Murphy here, and today we have the top 5 most useful features on the BMW X5. So we're going to hop into the interior because most of those features are on the interior of the car, and I'm going to show you what I think are the top 5 most useful features on this BMW X5. And without further ado, let's get into the video, let's hop into the interior, and let's cover these top 5 features.
So the first feature we're going to talk about is the personal assistant. I think that is one of the most useful features. So how to activate it is you just say, "Hey BMW."
Good evening. What can I help you with?
Set location to nearest Chick-fil-A.
Which one of these destinations should I select?
And so then you cannot just select whatever one you want. And bam, there you go. It sets the route for you, and it can also do many other things too. Like you can change the radio station, call someone. You can ask about your car info, like how much tire pressure, oil, and stuff like that is in your car. So I just think that is one of the most useful features in this car. If you use it the right way, or if you use it a lot, it's definitely one of the most useful features. And the next really useful, I guess, feature, it's not really a specific feature, but is that there's multiple ways to change this large screen right here, to change the screen. So it's a touch screen, so you just, obviously a touch screen, you just touch it, but you also have this knob right here to change, to move around the screen as well. And then on top of that, you have these buttons right here that are like shortcuts. So you want to go back to the home screen, you just press it, it takes you right there. You want to go to the navigation, you press map, it takes you right there. Media, it takes you straight to the radio. So it's just really easy to access this screen. That's the second most useful thing about this car. And the third most useful thing I think about this car is the screen that's actually in front of the driver right here. This little screen right here. It's got obviously your miles per hour and your RPMs, but it also has your map right here. Got your navigation right there. So, and then also on top of the navigation being here, you have the radio, what song you're listening to right there. But you can change this little part right here that has the radio station, the song. If you press, there's a button, this top button on top of the turn signal right here. You press this and it will change. Like right now it shows you what driving mode you're in. You press it again, shows you your last trip, fuel data. Well, this is your last trip, and then shows you your pound-feet of torque, your horsepower. There's your gauge of G's, like how much G's a turn is, and then back to the radio. So that's another really useful feature I like about this car, is just this large screen in front of you. So the fourth most useful feature about this car, I think, is the parking cameras. When you're going to park the car, it has really good parking cameras, so you can actually look at them by just pressing this park button right here, that button right there. So you press that, and you have obviously your backup camera, and then you have your 360 view of the car. So that really helps when pulling into tight spaces, or since we have 2 cars in this garage, it is a little bit of a tight fit, so we do use the 360 camera a ton to help with parking. It's really useful, and we just find that to be a really useful feature of the car. So now the fifth feature that I find really useful about this car, but it's kind of hard to get right, is the gesture control. You can turn the radio up and down by using the gesture control, and you can mute and unmute the radio by using the gesture control, but it's kind of hard to do because it sometimes doesn't work the best. So how to unmute the radio is you just do this, and it unmutes the radio. And then to go up and down, you just do this, but you kind of have to find the right place. When to go down, you just do this. See, sometimes it doesn't work the best. Yeah, you have to kind of find the sweet spot. Sometimes it doesn't work the best. It's a little hard to find that sweet spot. And there's one other thing about this car that it's not really a useful feature, but I find it to be really cool. Now I'm just going to include it as an honorable mention, is the ambient lighting in this car, all this blue kind of outline lighting right here throughout the car. It's especially cool when seeing that at night, and I do have a video showcasing that. It's a night point of view drive on this BMW X5 that really shows what the ambient lighting looks like at night. So I'll link that down below in the description if you want to go check that out and see what this ambient lighting looks like at night. And now there's one more honorable mention that is outside of the car, so we'll hop outside the car, we'll go over this last honorable mention, and so I'll see you guys outside the car. So the last and final honorable mention we have is to do with the trunk. So if we open the trunk, you'll see that part of it doesn't open. There's this little kind of tailgate thing right here, but you just press this button to open it. But we actually find this very useful to have this up sometimes, because when you're doing longer road trips and you have a lot of luggage, when this is up, it makes sure stuff doesn't fall out of the car when you open the trunk. And if it didn't have this thing up and you're just opening the normal trunk like any normal car, sometimes the bags or stuff would fall out, because if you really had to like smush it in there to really get it all to fit, like when you open the trunk, a lot of it would fall out. So I think that is an honorable mention. I think some people don't really like it, but we actually found it to be very useful. So that's the end of the video for you guys. Those are the top 5 most useful, well technically top 7 most useful BMW X5 features. So I know a lot of you guys from checking the YouTube analytics, like 75% of you guys that do not watch my videos, that are watching this video, are not subscribed. So if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, just go down below, click that red subscribe button, and while you're down there, click the like button as well. And it really helps me out. We're over 50 subscribers and we're over halfway to our goal to 100 subscribers. So just like that, I'll see you guys in the next video.